It happened before that I talked to some kids, and they were into photography. And actually, at the first exhibition that I did in 2016 in the Bahamas, a school came with a teacher to see the photograph, and and then a few of these children, they wrote a little report on what they have seen. And I remember this sweet girl being so in love with the photos and asking me advices. And I said, the most important doesn't matter, what camera you use, or just if you love to photograph, you just have to, to feel and to let yourself free of feeling in front of situations, and just and when is the moment, just push the button. So it's very easy. It's all about feeling, because the feelings allow you to see things in a particular way. So you have to find this as a way of expressing yourself without restrictions and without rules and without, I think, too many technicalities. Because there are fields in photography that requires technical skills. If you are a fashion photographer, or if you are specific, if you photograph products, you need to really know about lighting, about everything, about But if you photograph the randomness of life, the scenes, you don't really need. You need a good camera. You need a few bases, but that what really matters is what you see and how you feel about. So. And then photography for me, that's another thing I say to kids, is that teaches you to observe things. I've never been a good observer in my life. I was always very superficial. I didn't, I could miss an elephant walking on the other side of the street. So now, for example, when I have a bad moment, or I just take my camera, I walk out, and then I get lost in front of a light, of a reflection of a flower in a puddle, and I can spend 2 hours there, and then I forget about everything, and I'm just teletransported in a different dimension. And what I was saying before, that photography taught me how to observe things, how to notice, because there are too many things that go unnoticed, and it's and then I'm obsessed with the details. So now when I walk, I kind of look, even too much, because now I look around like I'm scanning for a photograph. So when you walk, it's something. When you walk with the idea of photographing, is something else. So it's a different. So you have to find a good balance there, not being too obsessed with taking a photograph, but enough to notice what's happening around and go. And another thing that I noticed that is good, change perspective suddenly, because sometimes I'm looking ahead, I'm looking in front of me, what's happening. So I have that perspective, but then I turn on my back, and there is a completely different thing. And so it's about changing also, stopping, turning around, looking different directions, because there is never, the situation is always different, and the best photograph can be the one that was gone unnoticed until a second before. So that's and wisdom. Just to finish about wisdom, I think photography, all of this brought me, a lot of wisdom that maybe I didn't have before, because um, and some balance, you know, and appreciating more the little things, the beauty of a leaf that detach from the branch tree in autumn and flies slowly to the ground. That's something that I love to observe. And before it was just nothing, you know. But now everything has more value, basically, with photography. Everything is richer in all ways.